What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? Just like I predicted, I should be a psychic or something. But just like I predicted, the fixed signs won again this week. I can't say it was a shocker. So here we are. We're gonna start with Leo. Like I did last week, I'm gonna go in order the way that I wrote them in the polls. And I'm kind of trying to, I think I'm gonna put my jacket on because I took it off when I first got here. And then I was like, yeah, I'll be good. But low-key, I ain't trying to play myself. So, we're going to tap in for Leo energy. I hope you guys can hear me good too, because I didn't hook up the microphone. Honestly, I'm feeling kind of lazy today. I even forgot it was Tuesday and we were supposed to come live today. I almost forgot. So, I'm feeling very blah. I don't know. Can't explain it. I don't know if it's Leo energy. I'm waiting for the chat to pop up. Because I do want to talk to y'all. I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a little while. I don't like that. The Seven of Cups and the Hangman. With the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Somebody doesn't know what to believe. Somebody doesn't know what to think. This may not even be you, Leo. This may actually be somebody else. Because the way that I felt even reiterating that message was like, okay, whatever. What else is new? What else is new? Keep in mind, collective, that I'm reading for Leo energy. But really, not really. But really, this is a collective reading. You could have Leo somewhere in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo. Some of the messages could be relevant for you for Leo season. What is the confusion about, collective? That Hierophant again. That's not crazy. That's not crazy. Taurus season is up next, right? Aries, Taurus. Taurus season is up next. I should know this. There could be something coming up. Somebody could be on the fence if this is the right time for something. To do something, to say something. Queen of Pentacles. To invest in something. To give energy to something. Let's get 2 more cards. Oh, 3 Pentacles. Well, 2 Pentacles. But the 2 with the Queen is 3 Pentacles. Somebody could be on the fence about working together with someone else. Whether this is you or somebody else. That's a lot of cards. You got me fucked up. The Tower, though. The Tower and a whole bunch of cards. Somebody feels like they've lost a lot. Or somebody feels like they've messed up a lot. Interestingly enough, someone else either doesn't give a fuck about what you lost or what you think you lost, or somebody else doesn't want to hear it. Somebody else doesn't see it. You may be hiding this from someone, Um, the thing is that they showed the tower at the top. So the tower meaning that whatever it was that was lost was never supposed to be anyway. Because that's the one thing about the meaning behind the tower is whatever comes down, it was inevitably going to come down. It was always going to come down. It was never something that was going to sustain. Whether it's a job, whether it's a dynamic, whether it's a relationship, paradigm. It could be somebody's thought process. Something is experiencing a tower moment, or somewhere here in the dynamic, there's been a tower moment. But Spirit is like, I don't know why I feel like that was me. Like Spirit is saying, like, that was me. I did that tower. Yes, I brought that. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I was the one behind that tower. Because it just feels, Leo, like something had to give. Something had to push something along. I have Temperance. I have the Four of Pentacles. I have the Four of Wands. I have the Ten of Swords. And then I have the Knight of Swords, which is 2 swords, 4 wands, 7 pentacles, and Temperance. 7 pentacles because we have 4 and there was already 3 on the table. Somebody feels depleted. It's almost like I've given this everything I could give. I've put my all into this. Somebody's ready to shut something down. Again, with the Tower. Something that is inevitably going to get shut down. This could even be a business. Somebody put a lot of effort into something and they're going back and forth about shutting something down, ending something, turning something off, stopping something. But somebody's making me, there's worry here though, Leo, because it just feels like, do I stop this? Because if I stop it now, what if tomorrow would have been the day? Like, am I gonna be okay with that? Is that even something I'm willing to take a chance on? I guess that's why we saw the 7 of Cups. Because with the Hierophant too, this is something that I put a lot of effort into. This is something that I put a lot of time into. This is something that had me for a long time. My faith was in this for a long time. This could be a marriage too. Y'all know I don't like doing the love reading shit, but like when it's on the table, I gotta say it's on the table. The Hierophant could be like a serious relationship, a marriage, some type of like faith-based commitment. I was gonna say community. I meant to say commitment. I did say commitment, but they kind of were making me feel like a community. So that's relevant for someone here. But the 4 of Wands and the Hierophant, this could definitely be a relationship. A relationship that someone hoped would be serious. A relationship that someone hoped would be a team effort with the 3 of Pentacles, right? But someone here, this is supposed to be the 3 of Pentacles, right? Because I'm like, the love reading shit, right? But they're throwing it my way, so this is just what it is. Leo, don't shoot the messenger. Please, thank you, got you. They're showing me the 3, but the way they're showing me the 3 is someone juggling and someone giving more than what they should. Someone juggling, see that 2 of Pentacles? And someone giving more than what they should. If you've been with me for a while, watching my content for a while, at least in this last year, you know, I always, almost always, probably always, safe to say always, refer to the Queen of Pentacles as having some form of codependency. Yeah. And it's not like the Queen of Pentacles energy is codependent and so it's a negative thing. I mean, it's a harmful thing because depending on what you're giving to, it may not even be worth it, because they're telling me somebody may speak Spanish too, or somebody may be Hispanic, because as I said that, somebody told me, yeah, no vale la pena. It's not worth it, is what I said by just saying it in Spanish, because I heard it in Spanish. Something that wasn't worth it. Somebody could be feeling like they've wasted time. We got 3 years. We got 7 years. We have 7 years. They stopped me right there. And they stopped me there, again, for anybody who's new watching, because I have 4 here and 3 here. Also, the number 3 and the number 4, the numbers 3 and 4 could be relevant. So someone could be 3, like someone could have a child who's 3, someone could have 3 kids. It could be a 3-year cycle. Somebody could have been on for 3 years, off for 4 years. you already know this, because it's 7 altogether with the pentacles. Also, the 7 of pentacles tells me that someone, whoever is in this queen position, because it's all earth, right? So whoever's in this queen position has given so much of his or herself, because it's just an energy. Doesn't matter the gender, but someone could have given so much, and they gave. Someone's like, yo, I gave the most of me when I wasn't even guaranteed a fraction of what I was given. But somebody is being hard on themselves. I did this whole shit right here, Leo, and this ain't even if it has something to do with someone else, it really ain't about them. I've been telling my OGs, fuck these people for the longest time. Like, whoever these people are in your story, fuck them. Because they are they filling your cup? No. All right, so fuck them. Fuck what they think, fuck what they're gonna feel. Like, it is what it is. I don't know why, but that's like keep coming up, because with the 7 of Pentacles, it almost makes me feel like Leo is sitting there like, so I gave all of this, right? Hold up. It's crazy because I felt drawn to coming into the live today. I could have taken my time. I could have went live at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I could have taken my time. I could have got comfortable. I could have situated myself inside. I'm not even sitting. I'm not even sitting down. Like, I just was like, nah, let's get to it. I think someone, number one, with all of that, someone wants to get something over with. Not that I wanted to get the live over with, but that's the energy that I'm kind of picking up on. It's like someone wants to finish something. Someone wants to get something over with. If someone's going through a divorce or a breakup, somebody wants it to be done. For someone here, wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to come back to this. But for someone here, Leo, this 11 here, because this 11 would equate to a 2 of Swords in my book, the way I read intuitively. But I don't know why I feel like I got somebody watching me, and it may be... So we're live. So I don't know if this is the first time that you can come into the chat, because sometimes I have the chat blocked for... like, because of the spammers. So sometimes the chat is only open to people who've been with us for a certain amount of time. Someone's new, either being able to chat for the first time, or someone's watching me for the first time today, because the way that they got me breaking all the stuff down, I've been on here for 5 years, so the way that I do shit, I shouldn't be still explaining myself. Not that I mind, but I'm just letting y'all know that because I'm explaining myself, I feel like I got someone watching me for the first time. Either way, whoever this is that's resonating with this 11 swords for me breaks down as a 2 of Swords. I also want to say that someone could be signing papers. Be very careful what you're signing. Read everything you're given. Someone was handed a contract. This could be divorce papers, custody agreement, whatever. You could be buying something that you need to sign a contract for. There's something that you're like just eager to just sign it and get it over with. I just want to get it done. Be careful what you're signing, first of all. Also, if this is a divorce or anything pertaining to like some type of split, don't just go ahead and sign. Somebody's also making me feel like they may just be willing to sign a lease, like to break a lease, just so that they can be done with it because of the time aspect. Because I was talking about this and they flew me right to this. Because I did say I was coming back to this, and I am. Because with the Queen, the 2, and the 4, right? What this is showing me is that someone's being really hard on themselves. Someone wants to just get something done with. Someone is very triggered by the fact that something transpired for as long as it did. For some reason, the number 7 is very triggering for somebody. I don't know if this is a year, 7 years, because Pentacles does equate to years. Not just for me, the reader, that this is like a textbook definition. When we talk about Pentacles, the suits of Pentacles, it's the slowest moving of energy of, you know, the fire, the sword, the wand, the fire, the sword, and the cup. Listen, I've been up all day, okay? Spare me here. It's the slowest moving energy, and one pentacle typically represents 1 year. So this is why they're giving me the number 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Somebody could be, oh shit, the way they just showed that to me is fucked up. That's fucked up. Somebody's like, the way I just said that, 7, 7, 7. Somebody's doing that. Somebody's like, 7, 7. I've been with you 7 years. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, somebody's freaking out. They're showing me like I don't know if this is like wands or swords, honestly, because it looks, I see 7 lines, but it looks blurry to me. So I can't tell you if this is a sword or a wand, which makes me feel both energies, right? So wands is like very passionate, very fast, very loud, very aggressive. But swords is truth. And if we're talking 7 swords is somebody violating, somebody being violated. And so, and 7 wands is someone standing their ground. So this is somebody finding out some real fucked up shit. And this could be somewhat, whoever I'm talking to, because I'm like, where does Leo energy fit into here? I don't, it's somebody may be watching this and they either have no idea what a birth chart is, or what their birth chart looks like, or what their person's birth chart looks like. Because somebody's watching and they're like, first of all, I don't even know why I'm here watching this reading, because I'm not a Leo. But somebody resonates with this heavy. And the reason is either because you have it in your chart somewhere, which we all have it. The 5th house is Leo, I believe, or 6th. No, 6 is Virgo. Everybody's 5th house in our birth chart is a representation of Leo energy. Depending on what you have in that placement, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be different for everybody. But also, this could have transpired in Leo season. That's why I always say, I was triggered even wanting to and being drawn to wanting to do anything for the zodiac signs again, because it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've done any readings for like zodiac specific. The closest I've gotten to in the last like year or so has been elements. Like I'll do element readings. So when I was drawn to doing the readings like this, having you guys choose in the polls, it was very triggering for me to even do it this way, because I know a lot of times people get like misconstrued. They get caught up in the, well, this is for Leo, I'm not a Leo. Boo. If the shoe fits, you might want to look at your birth chart, because it's probably in there somewhere, most likely. What I do want to say is somebody is A, very pissed off, and also B, somebody needs to calm the fuck down. Very simply put. And I mean that in the most, you know how they be like, oh, respectfully. No, I mean that in the most disrespectful way. Like, I get it. Somebody fucked you over. I get it. Somebody deserves to get like 1-2 chops. Somebody deserves 3 flat tires. Never do 4. Remember, you heard it here. Never do 4 flat tires. Insurance covers that. You heard? Do 3. If you're gonna do it the right way. No, I'm joking. Nah, but somebody needs to calm down, because they're exerting all their energy to something that, I said it before, no vale la pena. So that's why I'm like, whoever this is, you need to calm down. Like, you need to take a step back and like collect yourself, because at the end of the day, whoever got you crashing out like this, they not worth it. But somebody's telling me 7 years. I hear you. You know how many people I talk to that have been down with the wrong person for 10 for 20, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, and I guess that's too why Taurus energy is on the table. First of all, we're gonna do Taurus, I think, tomorrow, because you guys, between Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, because I'm an Aquarius and I'm a Taurus rising, and which makes this reading one of my favorites, because Leo is my sister sign. So again, another favorite of mine. We all in the same, we locked in. They're showing me this, right? The fixed signs, we're locked in. So the energy definitely, it's probably going to roll over the way it did last week. The first thing I'm thinking. But what I was going to say was, with the Hierophant Taurus energy, that's that 7 of Wands energy. That's someone who's like very stubborn and very like, no, like, I feel violated. Like, you violated me. You disrespected me. You disregarded me. You used me. You whatever it was. And I'm not taking that from nobody, right? Your experience, that's what happened. You feel me? But at the end of the day, there's something bigger here for you to look at. That's why the Tower came out before. Because I get it. You invested the 7 years, right? Or I get it. You invested the time, this, that, whatever the case is. I get it. But the question is, because once you see something, because this is triggering me. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is Two of Swords. 2 of Swords energy is someone who deep down, you already know the truth about this, but hindsight, you're not gonna sit there and admit it. Like, this is something you won't sit there and say out loud, even though you know it. But so you're gonna rock with somebody who wasted your time for the first 7 years? Because if it took you 7 years to get this enlightenment or to find this out, right? Because for some of you, this is news. Because with the Knight is here, the Knight of Swords. Somebody could be finding out somebody else is having a kid. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody is leaving them. This is news coming in. Like a bat out of hell. Because Swords is the second fastest of the energies of the 4 suits. It's Wands first, the fastest. Swords is the next one. Then it's Cups. And then it's Pentacles, the slowest one. And so... because this right here feels like shock. This right here feels like 1 minute to the next. This right here feels like everything was fine one day. I was in a committed relationship. By that night, shit was done, crumbling, tower moment. And this is the next day. I am starting all over again, and I'm by myself. It feels like they're showing me like a domino effect. I keep putting it down here, and I want you guys to see the cards. So I read the 4 of Wands already, but I didn't read this, which is why I said somebody needs to calm the fuck down. This is Sagittarius energy. But this is everything in moderation. I get it, because somebody's still slamming the table. 7 years, 7 fucking years. I hear you. Listen, I'm the first one to crash out. I will call you 108 times if you think you're going to play with me. Ask about me. I'm really like that in real life, right? But at the end of the day, you gotta like come to the point where you ask yourself clearly, I'm fighting for something that isn't worth it. Clearly, I'm putting energy into someone that doesn't deserve it. Clearly, I'm putting energy into someone that can't handle it. Someone ever told you, Leo, you too much? You too loud, you too big, you too grand, you too excited, you too much, you too much. It's never, that's somebody projecting. When they tell you you're too much, really what they're telling you is I can't deal with it. I can't handle it. I'm not enough. So it's 7 years. 7 years of you trying to show someone something. It's 7 years of you trying to make some shit work here. But the reality is that year 1 you could have bounced. Year 2 you could have bounced. 6 months in you could have bounced. You didn't. And that's reflective of your personality. And how you love, and how you build, and how you stand on your word. You loyal. That's not 7 years and someone throwing it down the drain. That's not a reflection of the fact that you're nothing and you're garbage. Because that's, most people crash out for that reason. Especially if we're talking about someone's money or someone's like heart, like a relationship or something to do with work. After all that time, somebody definitely is going to crash out, right? Because they're taking it personal. It's like, you leaving me after 7 years because I'm not worth it. No, these motherfuckers is pieces of shit, and they don't got what's needed, and they're not equipped with what's necessary to keep something in motion or to reciprocate something, right? Somebody's jig is up, and if it's something at work and it's unrelated to anything personal, it's the same concept. Because it's like, so you're gonna put all your time and your effort into something that, it's like I tell people about work. You're gonna go in, you're gonna lose time with your kids, you're gonna lose time with your parents, you're gonna lose time in the world, right? Living your life for a job that if you left it tomorrow, they would have you replaced by tonight. I mean, there's something here, because I feel not guilty, and it makes sense because I'm looking at the Hermit with Virgo. So 6 of Swords, I just want to tell y'all what I got on the table. 6 of Swords, the Hermit, and then the 8 of Pentacles. All the energy that someone was putting in or trying to put in to fix something, to rebuild something, to keep something afloat, all that energy, somebody needs to be putting that into their self-love, into their healing, into their transformative era. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody needs to start, like, because it's not that you can't do it, you can do it. You know, there's a saying, they made this shit a meme, I seen the meme the other day, but there's a saying that goes like, if you put that much effort into someone who wasn't for you, imagine how much effort and how much love you can get or you can give to somebody who's actually reciprocating what you're bringing in. And it doesn't get any more basic than that. The message, even here today for this reading. I just think that someone's taking it very personal. Whatever thing is happening, someone's taking it very personal because they're making it as if, and maybe you dealing with some type of fucking narcissist that got you feeling like it is your fault. Of course, that's what narcissists are supposed to do. That's what makes them a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? They can't be accountable if their fucking life depended on it, right? And so I guess the message here from spirit for someone is not to take it personal. If someone's cheating on you, that's a reflection of them. Someone's lying to you, that's a reflection of them. Someone's trying to cheat you out of some money, that's a reflection of them and their lack mentality. Like, you a good person and somebody used you, they didn't use you. They just accumulated more karma. You can't use somebody that's genuinely gonna rock for you. That's not using them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is very basic. And I think that if you weren't so close to it, you would understand that, or you would have understood it sooner. I think the issue is you're too close to the building to see like what it really looks like. As opposed to if you were standing a few blocks away, you could then see the building in its entirety. Of course, the building is a metaphor, but y'all get my drift. Because all that work that you put in, 8 of Pentacles, all the work that you put in for something that was going to come down anyway. We saw the Tower. Why not put all that work into something that's going to sustain? And I think someone's understanding that little by little with the Virgo card here. Again, it's earth energy, so it's not fast. And with the 8 of Pentacles, that is earth energy as well. Again, it's almost like if someone was on a 7-year cycle, they went like that 8th year was their year to like, you know when someone's crying, you ever hear a child crying and they're like hyperventilating, and then they go through that moment, that period of time where it's like, and they're trying to like level out and balance their breath, like get their shit, you know? That's this 8th year. That's what someone's doing. But what comes after this 8 is the 9 of Pentacles, collective. Like, it's not going to be like what it was in the 7. It's not going to be like that forever. This shit may have been dragging out. This shit may have been something that's really took its course, you know? But it's not going to be like that forever. There's levels. Also, somebody's beating themselves up about this, and Spirit is like, you think you're the only one to waste 10 years with somebody? Because it's not a waste, right? But you think you're the only one to say or to feel like you wasted? No. Everybody goes through something like this, some way, shape, or form. And it's not until after the fact and you're on the other side of the building that then you realize I didn't waste my time. I learned. And these are the things that I learned from experiencing this. The thing is, I think I'm tapping into someone who's going through it now. Because the way they were showing me someone banging on the table, it felt like it was now, happening now. Or recent. Very recently, it feels like. Who said you had to spend $100 on a deck? Because this is like an OG deck from like 5 Below. From like 4 years ago. But I want to pull. I'm like, I really want to do that right now? I kind of want to pull from the Venetian. Not the Lenormand. The Venetian. Hold up. Are we going to pull from both? I don't know. I don't know. Let's pull from the big ones first. And then if anything, we'll do like something like a clarification from the little ones. I just saw the 3 of Cups at the bottom. Third party energy. I don't like that. Three of Cups, the Death card, and the Nine of Swords. Somebody could be doing cleanses. I don't know if you're making them. That's interesting because somebody could be doing a cleanse or looking for ingredients to make some type of a cleanse, like a natural one, like a homemade cleanse, like something you could use on your body or something you can take a shower with. Somebody wants to like be refreshed. Somebody's trying to refresh it. It's showing me someone hitting a refresh button, like a, not restart, a refresh button. That's interesting. Seven of Swords at the bottom. I low-key feel bad that the freaking iPad didn't turn... It turned on. It didn't load the screen so I could see the chat. But I guess we on a roll. Maybe that's why. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I rushed it. I should have set it up before I came live. Wow. If you rush something, you're going to end up refreshing, not restarting, refreshing all over, like the same scenario, all over. Because literally the Hierophant again, the Ten of Swords again, and instead of the Knight, I got the Page, which is why I said, wow, Page of Swords. Because essentially this is still a Two of Swords and the Hierophant. Taurus energy, somebody stubborn. If this is someone that doesn't want to move away from a connection that they should have been walked away from, or somebody who's not working through the trauma that a certain dynamic caused them, they're going to keep choosing either the same person that hurt them, or they're going to keep choosing the same type of person that hurt them. It's going to be different for everybody. What I do want to say, because the biggest thing that stands out for me right here is the fact that before we saw the Ten of Swords, but with the Knight. Knights speak of action. The Pages do not. The Pages are the youngest, the most immature of the energy of any suit. And so it's almost like someone regressed. Like, it's almost like someone went through this, and the first time they went through this, instead of learning and growing, it's almost like someone went backwards. It's like someone, let's say for example, you were in a relationship with somebody who triggered every fucking trauma you ever had, and you just became this fucking crash out, right? And then you go into another relationship, and instead of learning from what triggers you, especially from dealing with that last person, or learning how to like steer clear of things that are going to trigger you, it's almost like you're more careless with it, or someone here is more careless with it. Someone is more like quicker. It's like before you want, like with the Hangman, you were almost like, wait a minute, am I really gonna like really go out on this person, like really wild out on this person? There was hesitating before with the Knight being action, but with the Page, this is somebody who's like, there's not even a thought here. There isn't even a thought here. This is also the energy of someone who shut down. This is somebody who used to be like really loving and open and communicative and not afraid to wear their heart on their sleeve. And I feel like because of the Ten of Swords, someone almost, it's like someone feels defeated. Wow, the Tower and the Fool. It's like someone feels defeated, and instead of still being the person that they have always been or that they've genuinely been, there's an energy here of like someone losing themselves or someone losing touch with themselves. Someone could have said this to you. Like someone could have told you like, you're not the same. You're not the way you was when I met you. Like, you've changed. But I think it's because of pain that has changed you with the Ten of Swords. We saw the Ten of Swords here twice. I said this. Six of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. This is karma. This is karma. Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Someone wants you to be miserable with them. Someone wants you to... Someone doesn't want you to be happy. Someone wants you... This could even be like an ex... This could be like your partner's ex-lover, if it's not yours. But there's an energy here of someone doesn't want you to be happy. Someone wants you to be miserable because they're miserable. Misery loves company. Let's get one more card. The Lovers. Someone may have a karmic. Someone may have a choice between lovers, and both of the people that they're choosing between are karmics. Whether you know it or not. Someone chose someone because of the history that they have. Excuse me. Someone chose someone else because of the history that they have. Someone would have felt guilty if they would have chosen someone who, like someone new. Because someone's making me feel like guilty. Like I feel guilty. So I didn't choose the new person that I would have wanted. Or the new person I have a connection with. Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Somebody's been loyal. Somebody's been loyal, but it was never a question if you were loyal. Because it's for the Hierophant. I'm clarifying the Hierophant. Ten of Pentacles and the Queen. The Queen has been loyal, but it was never a question if she's been loyal. If anything, the question has been, why the fuck have you been loyal to something that was not loyal to you? That's the question. Three of Swords. Three of Swords clarifying the Knave, which is a Four of Swords. Why you been loyal to somebody who's not loyal to you, Leo? Or if this is somebody cross-watching for a Leo. Because then the energy is, why haven't you healed? Why haven't you focused on your healing? Like, why are you still stuck in the Three of Swords? Why are you not utilizing that Knave? Then the next card out, clarifying the Ten of Swords, is the Hierophant. This right here, and this is literally, this is like one sentence. It's like the Queen has been loyal, but it's for the Hierophant. Of course, there's no question if this Queen was loyal. The question is, why are you being loyal to something Hierophant for the Ten of Swords? That should have been done. Something that was a mess. Something that wasn't genuine. Holy shit. We saw the Queen of Pentacles in the last reading when we used the Five Below. And now we're seeing the King of Pentacles. He's clarifying the Five of Cups. This King of Pentacles may have manifested a third party. And both the people or the person that was in the third party was somebody that wasn't in alignment, even for him. Somebody may have... Okay, so I said before, somebody chose someone because of the history they had. Someone chose someone else instead of the person that they had history with, and they regret it. That makes sense. or vice versa. Like I said originally, somebody chose someone simply because they had history with them. At the end of the day, someone's going to end up regretting that because they should have followed their heart. The Lovers, the King of Cups, and the Two of Wands. This is the choice that somebody's regretting. This is clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Them making that choice was the karma for the betrayal that they did in making that choice. Does that make sense? It's like, for example, this is a relationship between two people. Remember, 7 years. After 7 years, right? Now somebody's faced with a, who do I choose? The person that they end up choosing, for whatever reason they chose, it ain't gonna be, the grass ain't greener, right? And so with that, it's like you chose this. Yeah, it was gonna hurt the other person, but the other person got set free. This person, you and this person, now it's time for y'all to go through y'all karma. Six of Pentacles. Let's see what we got for the Lovers here. I'm like, did something flip? No. The Knight of Swords, clarifying the Lovers. Somebody's gonna find out that someone got their karma. Somebody's gonna find out that someone's getting their karma. And I think they about to figure it out. If they haven't already. The Death, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Why does it look like that? The Knight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Death card. 7 years. 7 years. Somebody's about to find out. Somebody's about to find out why they went through that 7-year cycle. Somebody's about to see that it wasn't a waste. Somebody's about to see that it wasn't in vain. Somebody's about to understand something in a way that they didn't or they couldn't before. The Knave of Wands and the Two of Cups. This is new love coming in for somebody. Ten of Cups with the Queen of Cups. It's 2 cups. Someone could be older because someone's making me feel like either someone's older or someone has kids. Yeah. 8 of Swords with what? With the Knight of Pentacles, which is time. Somebody could be in their head thinking like, no one's ever gonna want me. I got 2 kids, 3 kids. No one's ever gonna want me. Like, I'm older already. Like, not old, but like I'm older. You know, I already lived my life. Like, the time to like bond and fall in love and shit like that, like, it's over for me. Like, somebody feels like that, but I don't necessarily think that that's the truth. Somebody has wish fulfillment coming in. Somebody's gonna, and it's 10 of Cups. Somebody is gonna be happy. Somebody is going to... Somebody's like, my story is going to end happy. Look, 5 of Cups. There's no reason to have regrets. With the 8 of Wands. Somebody's going to express that they have certain regrets from their past, from their lifetime. And someone else is going to tell them, like, you don't got nothing to be ashamed of. This is like you meet somebody new and you tell them, like, what you've been through. When you get to that point where you tell them, like, your experience and what you went through. And you try to kind of like downplay it. Strength with Leo energy. And the 7 of Pentacles. You're downplaying it. Like, you're expressing something. And Spirit or the person that you're talking to is like, None of that shit was in vain. Like, if you didn't go through none of that shit, you wouldn't be the person you are today. 8 of Cups. Five of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Star card. Somebody may actually feel like they've lost something or lost someone. And I think they're going to learn that Spirit was actually blessing them. It wasn't something that you were losing. It was actually you gaining your sanity, you gaining your freedom, you gaining your blessing. It's not going to feel like that at first, but essentially that's what this is, ultimately. Leo, I love you guys wholeheartedly, and I fuck with you guys the longest way. If anything resonated here, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. I think tomorrow we're coming back for Taurus. I will be more prepared tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is not as long of a day as today was. I love you guys, and I will catch you guys mañana. Si Dios quiere.